Hey everyone, it's me, not Butenia. I'm making Gunpla this time. We got, as my promotional put, my very first master grade. The RGM 79G, Gym, ground type. Orange Boy. This is one of the earlier master grades, so it doesn't have the... Yes, master grade, like I just said. It is bigger than a high grade. It is 1/100th scale instead of the typical 1/144th scale. And this is one of the earlier builds from, say, 2000, 2001, meaning it uses the old inner frame, and maybe that means there have been improvements since then that later master grades have improved upon, but we're gonna see how this goes. I've already got all the pieces sorted out by body part, just to make it easier. And gotta say, the instruction manual does have a nice cover. It makes it feel like time period accurate, like actual booklet you read if you want to pilot it, I guess. And another interesting thing about the earlier master grades was, see right there. See if I can get that to focus. It uses screws. This is back before Bandai had the confidence to just use all plastic for the frame. But it's only like 4 screws, and they're in the arms. Yeah, it goes very in detail about every little piece. You see there are in different segments. Even got this little stuff right here going over like the lore of the body parts and the actual mechanics of the actual thing. Too bad I can't read Japanese. You got the weapons, how they're built, very cool. Then you got this middle section that's got color and more lore. The favorite part was right down here, where it explains the crane arm in the chest. In case you need a crane, instead of just using a fucking Zaku tank. Anyway, let's begin with the right arm. Got D1. PCI going in. That is 10. Yeah. Come on. Get in there.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Our dad saw us be proud of our dicks, especially on account of such good size and all. Really? Get the fuck in there. Oh, that's the... Right, that's the first screw. Hey, Andy. Well, the universal century is the universal century. That timeline. This is 0079 during the 1 Year War. This is technically the Federation's very first mobile suit. Well, yeah, technically it's their first mobile suit. Along with the Jim Early type, they were released alongside each other. Yeah, that's the correct one. Because they were deployed all over Earth in defense against the Xeon invasion because they already had the Zaku's for a while and they just need to get whatever they had out there as soon as possible. So they sent out the Gym grounds alongside the Gundam ground types because that's just what they had. Which I feel like if Amuro never got the Gundam to give his combat data to Jaburo, they would have been fine with the stuff from the Gundam ground type and Gym ground types, even without him. Like, his data was just was only so valuable because he himself was a new type. Alright, there we go. And the Gym ground type was a very rugged machine. It was deployed in all kinds of environments all across the globe. And it's probably one of my favorite gyms. Yeah, their new types are basically psychics. Haha, sneaky. The previous leader of the Republic of Xeon, what the fuck was that man's name? Xianzum Daikun theorized the new type, which was the next evolution of humanity as they moved into space, where they develop a type of sixth sense to be able to communicate better with each other and no longer have a need for things like war. Alright, so like that. I think you slide in this way. Hey, Hexia. Welcome in. Good to see you again. Yeah, war happened anyway because Degwin Zabi, Zeon Zoom Daikun mysteriously fell ill, and the only person who was in the room when he uttered his dying breath was Degwin Zabi, who declared his last breath was naming him his successor. How convenient. And I bet he totally didn't poison the man or anything. So then Degwin Zabi became the ruler of Xeon, and his whole family, the Zabi family, They took over, declared themselves a principality, developed developed the Zaku, and waged war for independence, wiping out half of Earth's population, etc., etc. Man, is that really? Oh, that C line is so big. It's fine. The elbow goes there. The elbow skin. Like this. Is there a... Yeah, like that. Gunpla is fun. There is... You get into a certain rhythm where... Well, depending on how you approach it, there is a certain rhythm to it. You can just go piece by piece, where you follow each instruction bit by bit, snip, shave, construct, or you can just do what I do for the streams and just cut them all out at once, sort them, and then you just build it all in one go. That's where you get into real rhythm. Oh! Leisha! Rating with Party of 18, thank you! I'm gonna shout you out. I'm gonna shout you out, you sexy bitch. You were playing Doom Eternal? That sounds awesome. Brian Numbers, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Coven. I'm Maxie. I'm a fat trans witch who likes Gundam, obviously. I also stream a bunch of thought-provoking games, turn-based tactic strategies, and some games with shooting, and games about girls, and anything else I want. But right now I'm doing a live-action Gunpla build. Brian like Pokemon. I didn't know there was a Pokemon named Brian. Anyway, how are you doing, Alicia? I hope you had a fun stream. And welcome in, Zilla. You're fine. I do like Pokemon, but I have not streamed it. I do not have the hardware to stream Pokemon on Nintendo's consoles. Unfortunately. Alright, so... we already got the hand pre-built here. And the shoulder joint that requires the second screw in the whole kit. No, stand up. Stand up like an erect boy. You're playing Mario Kart DS? That sounds fun. Are there people still in line for that? The Forever Error. Thank you for a follow. Welcome to the Coven. I don't even know if I'm getting this, screwing this in correctly. Let's follow like the actual instructions. Pull these apart. Oh, the online sound, I should have figured. What I wouldn't give for a second pair of hands right now. Alright. Fuck the screwdriver. Well, Mario Kart's still fun offline. Oh, alright, that's nice and snug. Doing Mario Kart tournaments online with friends would be a blast, but I simply refuse to give Nintendo money for an online service which for ages was offered for free and they just decided to get greedy. Along with many other assortment of bad business decisions I do not vibe with. You pop that in, already did that. Just hold that there and I'm well aware of those tactics. How do you think I played Capsule Monster last stream with the emulator? As much as I tried to joke that it was original hardware, but that joke didn't last long. Playing on your uncle's 3DS, that the uncle that works at Nintendo? Can you confirm that Mario will be in Breath of the Wild 3? That'd be so epic. Now that's all the shoulder. And just pop in the backhand of the hand. Alright, we got an arm. I will not understand why you gotta flip all the way to the back to construct the shoulders. Hold up. Pop you back out. For the server for shutdown. That's good. Appreciate people. I do admire people who are able to stockpile or archive games before those services were shut down, which is very bullshit Nintendo to do. You know what? I forgot to have some background music. Let me remedy that real quick. There. That's totally appropriate Gundam building music. Do I listen to Hatsune Miku? Rarely. I am a fan though. I don't go out on my way to listen to her. Which I guess is weird. What are you? Debris? Alright. Oh, that new one where she's like a glasses-wearing nerd fail girl? I'm somewhat familiar. I think it's very funny. You don't like the screwdrivers standing up like that? I think I might do something too, like... I'm kidding. Teehee. Eto blah. That'd be very girly pop of me. Also, hey Noble. For a moment I didn't recognize that was you. But listen, anything a girl does can be girly pop. It's like Rue Lucas says, a cool gal who screws up occasionally is adorable. Don't know what girly pop means, but when Remy keeps saying it and just go... because he's scared. You should be scared of women. We're so powerful. We just hold ourselves back from men. You know those videos of foxes where they'll like put their paw on each other's chests and just like scream at each other like "Ah, ah, ah." That's what communication between girls would be like if we didn't hold back. Which was I before I became trans? None of your business. You just gotta know I'm a woman. Hang on. Wait. Am I putting something on wrong? Alright. Wait. Right, okay. I see the error. Screw. There you are. Alright. I don't know why I had to feel like I need to double check that. I know I did that part right. Hydrate, you got it. Thank you. Everyone else should do well to drink water as well. And I said well twice. Don't worry about it. Of course I'm an actual water enjoyer. Crystal Gazer. People who say they hate water are either lying or they had like... There's a leak in one of their water pipes growing up that seeped bad chemicals into their water supply that made it taste bad. And they just associate that with all water forever now. And that's very sad. Hypothetically. Many such cases, though. Hand done. Right, the fucking shoulder. And this will be the final screw in the entire case. Which of you just arriving, those of you who just arrived or from the raid, here's the completed image of what we'll be building. The gym ground type. One of the earlier master grades from 2000-2001-ish. And these earlier frames did use metal screws to hold certain parts in place, instead of just being all plastic. Very interesting. Can you call me mommy? If you want. You wouldn't be the first person to call me mommy. There's some people who live in such squalor that the water makes them taste the inside of their mouths and they can't handle it. Perfect grade is a goal, a good goal to aspire to, Andy. I do have one in my backlog somewhere. The perfect grade Epion, not only my favorite Gundam period, but also what many people consider to be the greatest perfect grade model out there. But I need some better tools before I ever attempt to conquer that task. Noble, be nice. Thanks, Mike. I could tell you something. That depends. Is it polite? You're so nice, even though embarrassing in cage. Despite all your rage, you're still just a cage in a rage. Despite all my rap, I'm still just a rage in a cage. A cage in a rage. I can't keep holding all these rats, I gotta put them in a cage, and that makes me rage. Mario Kart DS, the tire texture on a cart is centered. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, it isn't centered. Wait, Noble. You're not mod. You should be. You're here often enough. Noble, you want the privilege of mod status? It's the Rob leg cart? Hey, Paper Leo. Glad you could drop by. Alright, give me 1 sec. So, how has everyone's day been? I had the most painful plasma donation ever before I started stream. As you could see from I had the finger prick to test my blood and the needle in my elbow. Without doxing myself, I will say, fuck Jim, the supervisor of the clinic I go to. I believe this is the second time he has phlebotomized me and messed up. First time he's phlebotomized me, he put I believe it was him who just put the needle completely through the vein, breaking it, and this time it just hurt the entire time it was in my arm. But at least this time, it was actually in the vein properly, and actually got all the blood out that they needed. And we're gonna moment. You're gonna listen. I hope you have a good lunch. And then the nurse, when it was all done, the nurse comes by. She snips the tube, and she snips the tube so it stops taking blood, and they can dispose of it because that's hazardous material. And pulls the needle out and puts the bandage all around. She just grabs it and just, it's just like figuring like taking ripping the band-aid off approach. And no, please be gentle. I'm so delicate. And when it came out, like 3 droplets of blood actually squirted out from my arm before I was able to apply pressure, and holy fucking shit, it hurt, it hurt, it hurt, it hurt. And that just reinforced my fear of needles for, I'm gonna say an extra 3 years. What do you mean I'm just alright? Just because you're mod doesn't mean you gotta bully me. Noble, attack you. Alright, that's 2 arms down. I get to the right leg. I'm violent. Alright. The legs, a little more intricate than the arms. Or a lot more intricate. Damn, gym ground type going out in your orange pumps? Slay. What am I building? I'm building the master grade gym ground type. Give me just a second. Pop that in. He. It's gonna have the gun. I'm not gonna build the gun. I'm gonna build the rocket launcher because I'm gonna give him this gun. The 170mm rifle. Yeah. Big boy. Master grades are 1/100th scale to the actual size of the robot, as opposed to high grades, which are 1 by 144th scale. That's a lot of millimeters? Yeah. For reference, the machine gun that the Zaku 2 uses fires 120mm rounds, and 120mm is the smaller caliber for the orbital barrage that you can use in Helldivers 2. Because there's the 120 and then there's the 380. And one of those shells can destroy the automaton detector tower, so you know they're pretty beefy. I need a PCA. Which... I need a reference point. Yeah, that's the A. Yeah, the standard mobile suit for this time period is about 18 meters. The first Gundam, the RX-78-2, was 18.5. And then around Double Zeta to 0090s, they started getting bigger, like up to over 20 meters tall, and then you reach the Universal's Entry 0100s, and they actually start getting smaller again, like even smaller than 18, because they're starting to compact and miniaturize the technology, which is cute. So my star's pretty bad. I'm gonna dip. Well, I appreciate you stopping by regardless, Leo. I hope you... I don't know how long you're at work, or I don't know how long the stream is going to be, but... you'll drop by again when you're home? That'd be cool, but... thank you for that. You would. Regardless, thank you. I hope you have a good night. What the fuck? Didn't he say excuse me before he left? Maybe he wasn't the one farting. This shouldn't bother me as much as it does, because this whole part's going to be covered up. But it bothers me. It's fine, doesn't bother me, doesn't bother me. It bothers me a lot, bothers me a lot. And that part's still green! And that part's still green! Alright, enough goofing. We need D12, Eminem's failed rap group. Anyone in chat listen to D12 and did they like him? And do they think they failed or just do you think they were a failure? Hard-hitting questions. Wait, are you kidding? I forgot to file these pieces? Oh my god. Yes, Eminem's crew. I said that. Alright, and I got all the corners. I guess I can show you what I'm doing on camera. I'm just filing off the niblets on the corners. Oh yeah, don't put my elbows on the desk while I'm doing that or I'll shake the whole thing. Honestly, these glass files are the best purchase ever made. They're so fun to use. And I bought a set of 3 from USA Gundam store located in Daytona, Florida. They should totally give me a sponsorship. I'd be such a good partner for them. Please. Yeah, Daytona from the song. Daytona, Daytona. From Sega Rally Race? Maybe? I don't know. I don't play arcade games. Don't cancel me from Daytona, USA. That makes more sense. I can't believe I left such a blatant oversight. It's embarrassing. This part looks nice and smooth because it's gonna be the knee. They used to have that machine in the Beefo. Yeah, yeah, there were a bunch of arcade games in the Beef O'Brady's I used to pick up from as well. Back when I lived in Florida. I never actually sat down and ate inside because this was during COVID years, but... And I never was in that restaurant long enough to actually, like, look at the machines. Because I was just in there to pick up the food, then I was out. Maybe, like, one time, I had enough time there waiting for the order to be finished that I could sit down and have a drink. I appreciate it, Brian, and thanks for spending a token. I hope you're having fun. Just listening to me yap while I build. Alright, that looks a lot better. Get out of there. Now the thigh skin goes over the thigh bone. And then the thigh bone connects to the knee. You think I'm cute? Well, thank you. I think I'm pretty sexy myself. If you save up enough points, you can see me get even bigger. I know my model's not as impressive as Alicia's. She can get, like, big all over. And I'm so jealous. But, like, I'm happy being a PNG tuber. I can grow my ass, though. That's all that matters, really. We just built what looks like a little Lego doodad. But in reality, what we just built was the beginning of the feet. Oh my god, feet? Asterisk starts jerking off asterisk. Yeah, we got this page that goes over the details of, like, the head, the eye, the sensor array, all that nice, good stuff. And some random fucking dude. I don't know who that is. Maybe he's from a manga or a video game. Then the arm, backpack, intricacies of the leg. You got a little storage compartment for beam sabers in the calf. Interesting design choice. It's a neat design choice that I'm sad they never brought back for future mobile suits. Hey Noel, I'm about to blow your fucking mind. They're all Japanese. Lol. More debris. Stop that. Yeah, you know. Kito Senshi Gandamu. Gandamu. Alright, pop you in there. Oh, this is another early model that didn't have any foot articulation. The sole and heel are one solid piece that do not bend. Many such cases for early gyms. They wouldn't start adding English bits until later models. Like my Reborn 100 gun cannon detector does have English translations in its manual. Yo, naked gym foot. Cover up, slut. There you go. You put the sock on it. Yeah, this is like back in the early days when Bandai was just realizing, oh shit, we can import these overseas and people will buy them too. Like there's that one famous picture of Carl Urban and the other dude who I don't think it was Sean Bean. Carl Urban and some other dude that was in Lord of the Rings. They're in that store in Japan. It's a photo of them holding like a bunch of different Gundam models and action figures that they're about to buy. Very funny. Not everyone could do that, and then they realize, oh shit, if we just sell these overseas, they'll buy them. Wow. Alright, now we take the first part of the shin bone, insert the doohickey into the side of it. It doesn't fit either. Oh yeah. Stick. Chat, it's always important to keep one or two lollipop sticks in your toolkit. You never know when it'll come in handy. For pressing down pieces in hard reach areas or just like stamping down stickers. Very versatile. And there you go, we got the contraption for deploying the beam saber. Pew! It'll look more impressive and actually coherent once we get all the pieces into place. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be good. Don't break inside. Oh, man. Alright, stay. I wish I had super glue. The H canoozle goes in there. Yes, I did just say canoozle. That's what that piece is. That round piece in the center just has a hard right angle in one of the corners. That's the H canoozle. Because it's labeled H on this sprue sheet. So you learned canoozle is a word. It may or may not be an actual word. I may have just made it up because I'm so smart. E goes in backwards. I'm not gaslighting you, I'm making new words. You think, like Shakespeare, you know, Shakespeare literally made up the word elbow for his sonnets? He just did that. This actually looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. You have a whole lap backwards, and why? You're gonna lose. Yeah. Well, there you go. Hey, Jasper. Alright. Gotta wind up this. Oh! Alright. It does this. Makes me big. Hang on, let's just... Real quick, let's just, get this off. Anyway, how you doing, Jasper? want to drop and say, hey, I appreciate it. And as well as giving chat something prettier to look at. Can't say that's fine. I know you said you're like... I saw your post on Blue Sky saying you weren't feeling so good, so go and rest up. Can I no longer get this piece off? Are you kidding me? Oh, fine. Oh, now you want to slide off. Whatever. You stubborn ass leg. So, migraine from... What the... That's not good. You're not supposed to do that. What's wrong with you? You should definitely go fucking lay down after that. Please take care of yourself. Chair in the parking. Wow, because you're so... Chair couldn't handle your sexy fat ass. I understand. I've been there. But yeah, naked gym leg. I take this piece. Let me push it in there. Yeah, that's really bad. Get some water and ibuprofen and just lay down. And some ice, please. Wait a minute. Oh, I was supposed to... Well... Come on, just... There you go. Thank you. I missed putting this piece on first. Oops. I feel like personal injury should take priority, but I understand wanting to fight through personal injury and whatnot. Why is there this peg back here if there's nothing that goes into it? I'm guessing there's originally going to be a peg in there, but there's not. There's just the one up there. Maybe there's later. Maybe there's an accessory that releases later that was 2 normals, 1 normal, in reverse. Is that like a goal you need to do? Or is it just for funsies? But alright, these last pieces. Did I really just break a nail? I did. God damn it. I was gonna probably need to cut my nails down a little bit anyway. That's just more excuse too. Did it for fun? Well, that's good. There we go. Leg complete. Let me see about changing the song. There we go. Yeah. There's the page going over more lore and more Japanese. Documentary photographs. The Kojima Battalion. Which I guess is a special group that used them during the 1 Year War. Goes over the missile launcher, the long-range beam rifle. For if you're a sniper. For if you want to paint your masquerade to make it a gym sniper, which is just a normal ground gym, but it's all green. In this short mounted rocket launchers. Neat stuff. And if I actually had paint sets, I could... Come on, focus, you bitch. There's a little dude in there. And he's a piece you have to paint. Mine's just gonna be white because I don't have paint. Sad. Then we just do that. But again, in mirrored. I gotta say, I will also remark I am a fan of the new cast shop theme that they put in Nikkei. Like, this is very catchy. Would this be considered breakcore? What even is breakcore? I don't know. Alright. For context, what I'm doing, I'm using the soft rubber of the handles to squeeze the pieces together to reduce the seam line. Doesn't damage it at all. Alright, I sanded down. Filed down this one at least, that's good. I put that piece on backwards. Oh no. There you go. But yeah, whatever breakcore is, I think I like it. Oh, come on. Come on. There you go. Thank you. Polish you up a bit more. My favorite Rainbow Road? That's a good question. Probably from 64 or 8. Though controversial opinion, but I'm of... Maybe this is a minority opinion, but I feel like sometimes people will go overboard when it comes to picking Rainbow Road. Like, there are other tracks you can play on, you know? You'd be like, oh, I'm just drinking your tears. Like, no, how about I just stab you? You know? '64 is a good one because there were certain spots on the track you could drive off and land on a further part of the track, like as a shortcut. Oh yeah, of course you gotta love Baby Park. That's just chaos incarnate, and I wouldn't love it any other way. I used to be the queen of Baby Park. Don't take that out of context. I just realized. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Zorro! Thank you for follow. This is embarrassing. You came at a time when I'm redeeming big. It's fine. It's happened to me too. You know what? Actually, big is over. Ugh. No, back to the normal zone. Anyway, hi. We're building master grade Gunpla. Give me a sec. Making the master grade gym ground type. Ain't he cool and orange? Already got the arms done and one leg. Fit in my whole palm. This man's gonna be big. Trying to make sure I don't mess up this calf again, like the other one. Gotta insert the contraption into the meat. God damn it. That. There's a Batman Gunpla? You gotta show me a picture. That sounds interesting. Batman and his big thighs. Alright, this piece goes in first and then the cover. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Phew! Honestly, the nipping and construction of this guy has been pretty solid so far. No complaints. The reason I started with the... Even though this is an older master grade, the reason I started with this is because it's the one that... is the first one I could find that was affordable. And, because it was there and most affordable, but also, there's another reason I had, and I can't place it. Oh well. I wanted to check out what the older models are like, and I did watch a video review before I committed to the stream, and it was talking about how this guy had limited mobility because of the time, because of the age, but also that typical problem of the hands not being flexible enough to hold the weapons firmly, but like, I just want to try it. There we go. Okay. Get my fingernail under there. There we go. I should demonstrate that on the full leg. And then you pull the beam saber from out of there. Alright, you push it up and then... Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I figured you out, Jim Ground type. And he goes in backwards. pop in the H canoozle. You're my drug and you're my remedy. You're my drug and you're my remedy. You're my remedy. You're my remedy. You're my drug and you're my remedy. You're my drug and you're my remedy. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Alright. Not sure why the music did that, but it's back. No, that's not fitting in like it used to. What the fuck am I doing to this thing? My favorite Mario Kart? 64. It was my childhood. Okay, not opening that one ever again. Hang on, what are you doing? There we go. Come on, why don't you want to go in your hole? Did I mark the wrong one? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, right. So that's... right. No, I'm just stupid. Somehow I forgot my left and right. And why is my song not looping? Come on. All right. My God, what is wrong with this goddamn music? There, try this. Do I think you're cute? I mean, Brian, we only just met. You've been a really sweet viewer. Right, now the head. I've already gotten some work done on this thing. So I just wanted to get the stickers out of the way. Yes, Brian, I heard you and I answered you. I want to make sure this is in all the way, but I don't want to damage it. Oh my God. This had to go in down there first. Why do I keep making these mistakes? There we go. That's not ideal. Get the fuck in. Whew. Okay. You're okay, Brian. I'm not mad. Crisis averted. Nothing broke. Thank God. That was, what'd you call that? That wasn't an error of the model. It was a error on my part. I guess you could call it a bro moment. There's like a very specific word for that kind of human error? Yeah. That was human error, not a fault of the model itself. Yep, that's a gym head, alright. These slots are not aligned properly. All right. All right, his ears are in. finally, the biggest craft, the torso. Let's clear some of this shit out of the way. Glad when you call me mommy? Well, I appreciate the admiration, hun. With luck, I might have something for maternity. We'll see. Left on top. Alright. All good. Oh yeah. Here's the little pilot. Just a little dude in his chair. Yeah, okay. Front skirt operational. Right. Back panel. Oh, that was very satisfying. Clamping sound. Like fucking Legos. So there's this little indent right here, and that's where the cockpit just goes right there. Just fucking sticking out there, man. Alright. This way. Nice. There he is, right in there. Cockpit door and the little fucking shitty crane. Now let's seal him away to never be seen again. This will be his coffin. Which, statistically, very likely. There we go. Snap you into place. Got your little collar, like a gentleman. We got these 3 pieces already put together. Gotta head out. Have one of us. Yeah, I'm having a fun time. Thank you for stopping by, Zilla. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. I guess it's nighttime over there, wherever you are. I don't know. Okay, pop you in. There you go. Yeah, that looks like a thruster backpack, alright. Alright. And then... insert these nodes. Alright, now that's a backpack. I wish I had I wish I had fill-in material to get all these black outlines. But baby steps. Someday. So next it wants us to completely skip from the jump from the body to weapons, but I don't want to make that beam rifle. Not yet, at least. I'm gonna do the rocket launcher. And here we actually are going to do some real-ass construction. So I did not clip these out yet. I decided, why the fuck not? Do it on stream. Nice size. I gotta poke that artist about my other emotes getting done. You dare bonk your mom? I'm so hurt. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't be sorry. I gotta lean back for this one, chat. Just a moment. You're welcome. Oh, pizza. I had that last night. It was good. It was our one cheat day meal for the week. Because we have been on a diet again. IRL. Yeah, the other two insisted they want to see abs. And I don't really have anything else going on at the moment, so I decided to capitulate. So that's the plan for now. You got a frozen one? Those are good. Last night we had like real pizza from this place called Jets. It's not my immediate, like, it's good, just as good, but it's not like my immediate go-to. My parents like it though, so I gotta oblige. Oh, so has a place it's called Luigi's. I love it, but isn't. Hate to hear when like childhood places from your childhood just close down. It's always so heartbreaking. That's the mic arm. This rusty ass creaky thing. Got replaced by... Never heard of Pig City. Unless you're referring to cops. Hey yo. I got what you meant, don't worry. Okay. $12. Going for numbers? And a 10. Alright, 16 and 24. Oh, why are you connected there? It's a funky angle at a curve. I know it's not showing up in focus, but it's a curved surface, so it can be really annoying to file. Just twist that out. No, Alright, and then you. I can't cut that, I gotta snip that. course I've heard of Papa John's. I'm not a fan. Unless I guess it's one of the stores run by Shaquille O'Neal. He has consumed 40 pizzas in as many days. The day of reckoning is upon us. No, not you. It's the meme. Which I guess maybe you haven't heard of. Yeah, you did an interview where he said he'd eaten 30 pizzas in 30 days and that there would be a reckoning for daring to oust him from his empire, all because he said the N-word. Which, you know, he should be for doing that. Like, let's not get it mixed up. Junin crazy person, he probably wasn't even on horse electrolytes. He said that because he's racist. Which I assume is the reason why why any person says that word. Kind of like that one white bitch from the cooking channel where she always uses a lot of lard. I think her name was Donna something. Oh, Paula Deen, that's it. Thank you. It's like, the older a white person gets, the more unhinged they become. And they'll just, especially when they're famous, they'll just say stuff like that. And it'll circulate in the media for a while, and then it'll just be like, it never happened. It's whack. Sure, Princess Peach. The classic. It's like, it's that one meme. It's that one meme where it's like, white people like Princess Daisy, and it's like the skeleton presenting like multiple paragraphs of indecipherable text, and then white people like Princess Peach. She's pretty. Smile. Alright, what do you mean a sticker? Right there. Gotta be really, really careful in taking these stickers out because they're in the same little baggie as the stickers. I mean, the accessory stickers and then the body stickers, because these aren't normal stickers. These are, they're those things. Yeah, Peach, you got the ass. These stickers on this sheet with all the numbers, those are transfer stickers, which means you just place them against the surface and you rub them and the friction transfers them from the sheet onto the plastic. So they're really delicate. It's an interesting, it's an interesting thing to do, but like, it's so risky and I don't want to mess them up. Okay. I6. Turn off my fan for this so the sticker doesn't fly off. What? Oh, there it went. All right, now set in. So you'd marry peace. saying that wouldn't get you banned, silly. Me, and I'm sure every one of my followers has waifus. Okay. Sticker in red. I'm curious what these two black ones are for, but I'll figure that out later, I guess. Now we need a... Alright, the hydrate. Thank you. I9. You. Make sure I got this put in the correct direction. You leaving? Well, I hope you had a good time, and thanks for dropping by, Brian. It's nice having you here. And I hope to see you again next stream. Bye-bye. Oh, that is not comfortable to push down. But, there we go. Whoever came up with the design of this weapon... I don't know. Oh, we're also gonna have to build the shield. Can't forget that. $14.12. That's the wrong side. Oh, that's a horrible noise. I hope that wasn't terrible on the microphone. When the tiny little nib of plastic hits the glass file at just the wrong angle, it goes like that. It sounds like Zubat. Wow, we actually went through an hour of that? Damn. What next? You know what? Sure. Sure, let's listen to this. Let's listen to Linkin Park 3 Reload next. Memory come through like opening the wound and picking me apart again. You all assume I'm safer in my room until I hurt myself again. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose, but inside I realize I'm the one confused. Why I have to scream? I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. I know it's not alright, so I'm breaking the habit tonight. I'll paint it on the walls, 'cause I'm the one that falls. I'll never fight again. I'm breaking the habit tonight. I change my tune and sit out the door and try myself again. I hurt much more than any time before. I have no options left again. I don't wanna be the one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize I'm the one confused. I don't know what I'm fighting for. I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate, say what I don't mean. Don't know how I got this way. Siri bot, thank you. 'Cause I'm breaking the habit tonight. I'll paint it on the walls, 'cause I'm the one that falls. I need PC11. habit. I'm breaking the habit. I don't know what I'm fighting for. I have to scream. I got this game. Say what I don't mean. I got this way. I know it's not alright. Oh, I'm breaking the habit tonight. Could you fucking close on both ends, you prickly bitch? Oh. That was almost a face reveal. Oops. I do have to pull my hair back in a ponytail every time I put these headphones on because there's just too much hair. Do I have to put those in? Yeah, why not? Also, don't mind the song. It's just edging. Don't worry about it. Cute. Disturbing the peace, look into my eyes, and tell me the things you're blabbing about behind my back. Fast rising up. Disturbing the peace. H3 and H2. That was 2. You go there. Oh. Wait a minute. Supposed to put this here while the missiles are in? Because that doesn't fit. This is, by the way, the music pack for the... I believe it's part of the It's Just a Phase mod. Yeah, it's part of the Just a Phase mod, which gives everyone in the Persona 3 Reload a emo reskin, as well as this the music remix with Linkin Park. High effort, very funny. Also, Mitsuru in the mod is just me, which I don't know how to feel about that. But she dresses like me. Leather jacket, red pants, boots. Though she's not wearing leggings, they're flannel. Plaid flannel pants. Oh! Am I stupid as fuck? I missed a step. Again. What else is new? H13. Right, that piece. Oh, that's Skittles going live. Alright. Kimi wa ne da shiki ni ano taki wa tashi no sobo na ite itsu date sugiyakade wada na ite nakushita mo tori mo desu Kimi wa I will never leave you. Alright, now the rockets fit in with the cover on. Cool. Can I get them out now? That's maybe a problem. There we go. Yeah, now with this thing in place, it feels like there's a little thing that's holding them in place. I wouldn't say spring loaded, but it's something. An H11 in the back. There's album part 1. Where's part 2, dude? I'm gonna... Oh, whatever. I'll snip out this last piece and then I'll put the guy together and call it a stream. I'll finish the weapon off stream because my back's starting to go and I'm hungry. Fuck. Don't drop it. Yeah, it's been a fun build. This stream's taken longer because, well, it's a master raid. It's bigger, and there's more pieces. And I decided I'd try building the actual weapon live, so just having it pre-prepped. Entry grade was way too short. That's how they hook you. They make the entry grade easy, so then it makes you crave another. And then you go out and buy even more. Anyway, let's actually build this man. Real quick. Oh, right, they can do that. Very interesting point of articulation there. Don't feel like you should be that loose. That's a little annoying. But, hey, there he is. Yahoo! There we go. Try to focus a little bit more. Yeah. And if you actually held his gun, there's rockets. It'd be like that. What I can do... There's not a lot of waist articulation. Yeah! Oh, that's sick. Alright. So that's a good place to wrap it up. Thank you, everyone who showed up. Thank you, Noble. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Brian. And thank you, Mira, for the raid. It was greatly appreciated. When I finish the weapon, I will be posting pictures of this guy on Blue Sky in my Discord server, which you can join if you check the links below. Public Discord. And you can also find the links to my socials and my YouTube channel where this VOD will be uploaded. You can subscribe and maybe give some videos a like and all that jazz. I don't know what my next stream will be. I keep teasing Butenia finishing Mass Effect, but that's really up to her and her partner Redacted, her battle buddy. In the meantime, I'm gonna send you all over to Skittles Witch. Ah, she's playing Magic the Gathering. You go say hi and show her some love. The raid messages, Gundam is for lesbians, because it's true. And I'll see you all next time. Good night.